You know, I gotta leave it to a game like Super Mario Odyssey to make me learn how to spell Odyssey, because I always spell it wrong. But in any case, hey everybody, this is Milesluigi. Just a little short stream, my current progress in Super Mario Odyssey. I've been playing this game on and off since launch, since I was lucky enough to get it at launch. It was actually a gift to me basically on launch day, which I was actually like inclined to tell my parents who usually give me video games, hey, like you know what game I want, and then instead of waiting till Christmas, just gets it to me on launch day, and I'm like, oh sweet, I don't have to wait as long to avoid spoilers. So yeah. As you can see, I pretty much, I'm gonna guess about halfway through the game. Shoot, I forgot what the name of this specific place is. Okay, the glass is half empty. The Seaside Kingdom is where I last left off and literally just made it to this place. Hello there, Yoshizilla. Hopefully all is well right now. As before, this is just a little quick Odyssey stream to show the game off and hopefully get some people who are interested, show them a little bit about what this game is like, because we're just smack dab in what I think is the middle of the game. So yeah, as you can see, our objective is to, I guess, stop that guy from slurping up water, or whatever in the world is the evil stuff here again. Now, one thing I really have to admire, and it really stood off in like the city level, New Donk City, is how this Mario game is all about just futzing around, and I love that. It's what makes Mario games fun, is just futzing around, and they're like, we need to embrace that fact about 3D Mario games, is being able to just futz around, and they're like, yeah, let's just futz around. Let's have Mario in his trousers and trunks, which actually kind of makes sense in a level like this, because we're swimming a whole bunch, so... but if you want to be in your trunks in the ice cold, you can totally be in your trunks in the ice cold. Mario will shiver like crazy, but it's something that you could totally do. And I guess somebody at Nintendo must have told Miyamoto, yay, Mario games are supposed to be all about the exploration and everything like that, and also just playing around. So, but yeah, hey, evening or afternoon, wow, I'm so used to streaming at night, it's afternoon right now. Afternoon, Starfy. So, but yeah, New Donk City, there's a little bit where the main theme of the game, Jump Up Superstar, plays, and I'm not going to say too much other than that it's really awesome when it comes kicking in. I forgot that these grass things are enemies. Seriously, this just looks like foliage. But yeah, they're enemies and they come after you, and I think you have to shake to get them away from you, yeah. So there is some motion control things in Odyssey, and most of it's not that annoying though. Like here, I just have to shake the controller, not that big of a deal, and I'm using, you know, the Switch Pro controller. I'm still a little salty at Nintendo for making me buy another Pro controller, but you know my feelings about Pro controllers. It is a real freaking controller. I mean, nothing against the game pads or things like that, or the Joy-Cons, because they're actually really decent. I was debating whether or not I would actually want to get a Pro controller, but I'm like, yes, I do. Yes, I do. But obviously the advantage of being a Cheep Cheep is that we don't have an air meter while we're a Cheep Cheep, and we kind of attack. So our ability underwater is way improved. Plus you can do that too. Who doesn't want to jump out of the water like that? In any case, I think we're done being a Cheep Cheep for now. This obstacle here is like a rocky fire bar right now. In any case, what do you guys have to say? Well, I must be on the right track. We must first go down this waterfall. We gotta be a fish. Okay. This is like the other water level where there's a huge tunnel and, well, air is an issue, so... Alright, where's a Cheep Cheep? There's a Cheep Cheep. There we go. So yeah, gotta take advantage of the fact that Cheep Cheeps can breathe underwater. There we go. Although Cheep Cheeps suck on land, as we're about to find out as I try to get this coin. Yeah, they just flop, flop. Afternoon, Bella Zarna, and yeah, the swimsuit Mario kind of makes sense, seeing as we're in a water level. Shoot, that is not the button I wanted to press. There we go. Oh, well, okay, we were a Cheep Cheep and we're not a Cheep Cheep anymore. Well, thankfully there's some Cheep Cheeps down here and some air bubbles. So, looks like we're gonna have to swim our way through this one. But yeah, you don't have to be Swimsuit Mario in just the underwater levels. You could be Swimsuit Mario in any level, even the freezing cold ones if you want. And oh gosh, the eel has come out to play. That's actually really spooky. Hey, afternoon, Mayoshi. Yeah, this is where I am in Odyssey. I'm apparently going to the lighthouse right now. So, and the eel has come out to play, and the eels look really, like, oh my gosh. They look like they're ready to induce nightmares right now. So... Hey, afternoon, Mr. Hot Dog. Yeah, not evening. This actually messed me up earlier where I'm like, good evening. I said good evening to somebody. It's not evening, it's afternoon right now. But I felt like playing just a little bit of Odyssey right now. Just not too much, just a little bit. I'm like, why don't I just stream this and show everybody the game? I've been enjoying myself so far. Easily the best level is the same level, and I don't think many people are going to argue against that idea, at least from what I've seen. Unless there's something late game that I've been really trying to avoid spoilers, that people are like, no, this one fact really late in the game is actually the best part of Odyssey. We'll see. Getting a lot of Jolly Roger Bay vibes from that specific tunnel. I wonder if that's the whole point of this whole level, actually. Oh, hey, a moon. Okay, good. I actually got to the button. For a second, I thought I missed the button, so... Alright, Goopy Octopus Man is now really angry. Yes, it is Undies, Mario. And it thematically makes sense, because this is the beach level. 3 fountains left. Okay, looks like we still got a lot of work to do here still. Geez, okay, there's big, explosive balls around these fountains. Okay, what exactly do we have to do with these? I don't suppose we capture the spiky balls, because that sounds dumb, but I should try it first, because that's what Odyssey's about, is capturing things. Wherever one lands. There is one. Does it not spit anything out when I'm near it? Water pressure is stronger, it could probably launch us. Well, that's obviously the game's hint right now, is that we need to make the fountain stronger. Okay. Let's figure out how we do that then. Alright, let's see. Is there anything nearby that would obviously indicate make fountains stronger? I mean, there's a lot of warp pipes for me to try to go into. There's also this glowing thing that I should probably try a capture on. It does nothing. I could also try to ground pound it. Oh, coins. Okay, coins are good. Nice surface for air pretty soon here, though. Oh, there's water bubbles, I'm fine. Yeah, let's try going down one of the pipes. That's probably what I need to do. As I said earlier, easily the best part of this Mario game is that somebody at Nintendo realized the best part of 3D Mario is just futzing around, and this game does that so greatly. Just futzing around, and it looks like we have a underwater 2D maze that we have to go through. It doesn't look like I'm going very far in this specific pipe, though. It's just a little room sequestered off in the corner to show off the rest of this. Can I see any other pipe to enter this? Oh, hey, some music is kicking in. And the music went away. That was the spike ball, okay. Alright, is there any other... There's a couple other pipes to try, okay. Oh, there we go. Now we have a very large view of the whole maze, actually. So why don't we just, since the moon is right there, oh, never mind, we're not getting the moon right now. I was about to say, let's go get the moon. Oh, our path is kind of blocked at the moment. I'm actually kind of disappointed that the 2D Mario sprite doesn't have Mario in his undies right now, because a lot of the times the 2D Mario sprites actually updates depending on what you're wearing, and I see it's currently not updated at the moment. So... yeah, invisible bridge, exactly. Yoshi. It doesn't look like we're getting any further over here. I don't think 2D Mario is capable of carrying things. I believe this is based on Super Mario Bros. 1, so I can't carry a Koopa Shell. No, I can't. I'm just gonna have these two Koopa Shells just bouncing around endlessly. Alright, let's go over to this pipe now. But yeah, I'm using the good mic for this, and that's because I found a way to use the good mic with streams. In the past, I've wanted to use the good mic with streams, but it's just I didn't really have a good way to do it. now I do. So well, this pipe doesn't do much of anything. If anything, this looks like an escape path at the moment. Yeah, like this is in case you come here. I believe this leaves one other pipe over at this corner that we haven't checked out. So. There we go. So yeah, that is an escape path over here, and then this should be something. Yeah, I've actually had this mic for a while. It's just kind of annoying to work with, admittedly, if I'm being honest. But it's probably worth it because it's actually a good mic. It was a gift from somebody, actually. Hey, that music is kicking in. And it went away again. And there comes the music again. And there goes the music again. There we go. Alright, so I want to say I want to drop on the left side here, and that should get me where I need to go. That was... okay, maybe I'm totally... wow. Okay, that was the wrong decision to make. Okay, then. Follow to the left. Okay, no, that was the wrong decision to make. So falling to the left there, not a good idea. Although I did notice, maybe I actually do want to do that because that Koopa Troopa up on the top shelf could help me get the block down there. So I just need to do this more intelligently this time. And hopefully that hits. It does hit. All right. Bet you this is a secret. Yes, it is. I managed to find the hidden room moon, and yet this main moon over here still eludes me. I think there's a pipe heading to it there. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm in a bad spot. I'm in a bad spot. I'm in a bad spot. So, yeah, there's the bridge that I made there. Let's see, is there any other path I haven't taken yet? Let me try one more time. Dad, Super Smash Bros. Melee. Really enjoying myself with this game. Probably the biggest thing is that this Mario game embraces just futzing around. So they're just like futzing around. I was thinking, oh, I need to go totally left. Okay, I didn't go totally left last time. I made the bridge, so... that's very enjoyable. I say it's definitely worth it. Nintendo needs to learn with their next console launch. Like they need to have like a Zelda game and a Mario game like within a year of the launch of a console. That's just what makes sense. All right, well that got us a couple of moons. It didn't do anything with this fountain though. Let's see if there's anything I can do with the fountain. Ooh, I can run. Not sure what running on the water does for me at this exact moment, but it probably does something. Alright, the game's giving me binoculars for a reason. Let's take a look here. Oh, it's telling me go there. Go there. Wow, lava. But yeah, you're right. We need a good Paper Mario and a Mario Party. Okay. Normally I don't think of Mario Party as like a necessity for console, but like seeing as like the last real Mario parties were the ones that were, okay, I want to stop. The ones on the GameCube. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, there was Mario Party 8 on the Wii, and I never played that one, and my impression of it, at least based on what other people have said, that it wasn't really all that great. And then Mario Party 9 and 10 were all like, oh hey, gamepad, and now you're on a car, and you know, working together instead of like competing, except for a couple other times it's competing. Oh hey. Oh, that looks burning hot. Maybe we can spray water on it? So press Y. Oh, that sprays it backwards. Okay. Aha! Looks like we have a little bit of Mario Sunshine going on here. We get to spray some lava goop. That's just what I'll call this. This is the Mario Sunshine part of the game. Alright, so... can we jump is my question. Okay, we can jump. Hover. Oh wow, that just drains us of all of our water. Do we need to go back in the water to get more water? I think we do. Yeah. So don't do that a lot. Good to know. Well, I hope you're wrong, Yoshi, about Paper Mario being dead, but not good science, unfortunately. If Nintendo continues with the theory that they want the Mario and Luigi games to be the RPGs and the Paper Mario games to be the games that experiment, I don't think we're going to get another game like Thousand Year Door for a long time. We might have to wait for the fan game version of 1000 Year Door to come out, and that is a pool to go into. Okay. Let's try to spray as much of this goop out of the way as possible before we try going in there. I am almost out. Oop, now I'm out. Can I make it? Okay, I can make it. Can this guy go into... Ow. I was about to say, can this guy go down into the water? I don't think so. Anyway, let's get this moon. Now, a nice use of collecting moons is that it heals all of your health for you. Which I've used a lot so far. Oh, I'm low on health. Oh, look, there's a moon. Let's go get it. Which, I mean, you should be collecting moons anyway, so. Well, to tell you the truth, Dad, there is a tool now to ROM hack the original Paper Mario. That is a thing. Also, I like that the lava goop is all gone. That's really nice. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a decent Paper Mario ROM hack or two. I mean, there's already Paper Mario Pro Mode, which I played through. And I am part of there's a Star Road, like, Discord server where a couple people are working on some projects. I don't know if anything's gonna come of any of it, but, you know, if there's a good Paper Mario ROM hack, you can bet your, sweet keister that I'll be showing it off, so. Oh, I totally agree, Nick. Let Intelligent Systems make the Paper Mario. They've had good track work on it, so. Alright. Oh, hey, Dory's in this stage. Hi, Dory. With lots of hats on him. Wow. Okay. But yeah, Intelligent Systems has a track record with Paper Mario, so I do totally agree. Just let them make one. They'll probably do at least a good enough job that we would be debating it if it was, you know, worthy of 1000 Year Door or not. But it looks like, yeah, it looks like binoculars show us where we need to go next. So we need to climb up that cliff somehow. Climb up that cliff. It looks like we're probably going to go in the cave to climb that cliff. So. These plant things are so annoying because they're confusing. It's like these guys shouldn't be enemies and yet they are. At least I'm not a fish, so I can defeat them with the hat, but still. That's definitely something. There's definitely a moon in here. As I anger all of the floral life. There's a bit in Sticker Star where, like, you do lose your hammer, but you still have all your hammer stickers. And if you try to use a hammer sticker, the game lets you, but then the moment you like try to actually use it, the game's like, oh, you don't actually have your hammer. So you just waste your turn, and it's kind of hilarious as I'm trying to. There we go. There we go. That's one case where the motion controls and the jiggle to win kind of stinks. Alright, there we go. Let's get these coins since they're... Oh, wrong button. Swim down. There we go. Now, I've been trying my best to avoid Odyssey spoilers, but I remember reading somewhere that there's like 800 moons in this game. So, yeah, there's a lot to collect here, and they're definitely generous with the moons. And, well, this is something, obviously. It's currently closed, though. It's probably something where, yeah, we have to get our hat on this guy here. I wonder if we have to then take a cheap down here, or if we have to swim as fast as we can down and hopefully don't drown. So, oh, there's air bubbles. We'll be fine. There's air bubbles. All right. What else is down here? Ooh, there's eels. Okay. There's eels and there's moon coins. Okay. Let's not get eaten by the eel. That's not how I wanted to go out today. Well, glad to see that, you know, you get a chance to check out Odyssey, Mr. Hot Dog. So far, it's definitely a recommend from me. Just as before, this Mario game encourages you just to futz around, and I think that's where 3D Mario is the strongest. That's why Mario 64, you know, is still speedrun. Well, part of it is because that controls so damn well, too. That's another factor. But, I mean, I could load up Mario 64 and just futz around outside Peach's castle and have fun. So. Oh, you need to tell me more about this Mario Party Top 100 in motion controls. Because I haven't been paying too attention. Mario Party, except for like Mario Party 2, I never really got into, so. Alright, let's not play with the eel anymore. Let's get out of here. Switch Pro Controller has plenty of buttons too, so like you should not need too much motion controls. Odyssey doesn't do it too much, but there's some, particularly Cappy here. Like there's a button to throw them, but then like you could motion control waggle to throw them different directions. So. Well, the moment I actually like beat the game, and not beat the game 100%, but like beat the game like per normal Yoshi, that's when I'm gonna allow myself to just spoil the heck out of it. Like, for example, there's a spoiler Odyssey chat in my Discord that I haven't even looked at, and I won't for until I beat the game. But once I beat the game, I'm opening myself up to all the juicy spoilers, so. What is going on here? Just spike balls just rolling down? I wonder if I can... I'm still wondering if I can capture one of these. No, that's not gonna work. No, you cannot. Okay. Looks like we just have to watch out for all of them. There's probably a secret to here that I'm totally missing as I'm trying to avoid them all. There we go. That's good, Yoshi. The whole, you need a strategy guide or look online. We live in a day and age where you can look online. But I almost kind of like that from a game. Just as long as you can beat it without a strategy guide. I don't care if there's super obscure things you need a strategy guide for to 100% it. That's just my opinion, though. You might get different opinions from different types of people who like completing games. I thought for a second I thought I was going to get hit by one of those spike balls, but okay. I mean, last I checked, there's a hint toad. I haven't even consulted with the hint toad yet that says, hey, you need help finding a moon? Pay me, like, I think it's 50 coins, and it'll give you a hint for a moon in the area or the kingdom you're in, so... Alright. Should be one more, and then we probably have a boss battle coming up. Yep, one more fountain go. Alright, and the camera is pointing me towards my ship, so I think that is the direction I need to go. Can I climb this cliff any further, though, from here, or am I just kind of here? So, I think I'm just kind of here, because I don't think... Yeah, no. That was well-deserved. From my experience, there's no fall damage in Odyssey, but if you do fall far enough, Mario will kind of have like a surprised expression on his face for like such a hard landing that he just had. So that's a funny animation. I'll see if I end up showing it off this quick stream. I can wall jump here. So yeah, another thing about this game is that some enemies, like these guys, have hats. That pretty much means you have to hit them more than once in order to take control of them. I'm not sure what else to do with this Goomba. Oh, there's a moon up there. Do I have to Goomba stack? Oh, this is only a stack of 2. Do I need to get more Goombas to get that? That's interesting. I don't think there's any way I'm jumping that high normally unless I do some really crazy shenanigans. And I just killed one of the Goombas anyway. So, yeah. There's something here I clearly need, so. And usually with Goombas, like I've already done the Goomba stack thing, so that's way too high up for me to just do as standard jumps this point, unless I do something really, really crazy, which I'm not that good with Odyssey's unique, like, controls quite yet. Like I was when I got near the end of Galaxy, where you just gotta get used to the nuances with the controls, so. Yeah, we'll save that for another time. Let's go in this pipe. And think that's another thing. Like, your first playthrough of Odyssey, like, unless you're really, really into trying to do everything, you probably can't do anything. Why, Yoshi, you do the spoiler, then spoiler. Oh, okay. Not there. Ooh. There we go. There's more than one secret in here. Is there any more secrets in here? In case you're wondering, my controller is rumbling. So secrets are controlled by the rumble pack. I felt a little bit more rumble. There has to be something else in this room. I'm feeling it over here. Is it moving? It's because, oh, no, more enemies, okay. Alright, is that it? Is it the moon and bunches of enemies? I'm not feeling any other rumble. Yeah. Yeah, I can understand the sentiment against motion control, especially since it was, what was it, the Donkey Kong Country Returns, where you had to waggle in order to do the roll move, which was a really useful move. And at that point, it's just like, this could have just been a button. Why in the world was it waggle? Ugh. Alright, there's another ring here, so let's try to get it. Ow, come on. Wall kicks will work. There we go. I guess my biggest thing is how motion controls are intrinsically not super precise. So unless like your game was built ground up, like you need to use motion controls. Precision things you shouldn't be doing with motion controls is just my humble opinion on that topic. But otherwise, like they don't intrinsically anger me. I suppose they could anger other people because that was like the whole Wii's gimmick, and as a result, a lot of Wii games like did. Oh, hey, now motion control gimmick. I mean, Galaxy technically did that with the waggle to spin. I guess it felt less egregious in Galaxy's case. Oh, we can't wall jump off that wall. What kind of maneuvers do you need to do to get this moon? Do you fall onto it? You gotta do something crazy here. That wasn't it. I'm not sure what other crazy maneuvers I could do. It's not a spin jump, okay. Not wall jump between two walls at 90 degrees. Thanks, Yoshi. Just spoiler than spoiler. This almost feels like I have to bring something into here. What Yoshi said. I mean, it feels like the long jump to hat throw to dive actually almost gets it, so. But not quite. I mean, I could try it a couple of times, but I probably shouldn't spend too much time on this. Oop, that was a roll, not a long jump. I have not tried playing this on the Switch screen. It probably is fine. Matter of fact, I might try doing that after this stream, so. Darn it, I did a roll again. Yeah, that gets you a little bit of height, but I don't think that gets me quite the height to get the mood. I think this is another one that I'll leave behind for another time. Until I can figure it out. Take a picture of a hint. Go to home and album to check them anytime. Oh, that's right, there's a picture button. I press that accidentally sometimes, and I'm like, why did I? Oh, I pressed the picture button, okay. This is a bird. That's another way the game gives you hints is through the parrot, so hasn't been too useful for me now. Ooh, is this the shop of the area? Am I not allowed to go in? I am not dressed for relaxation, the snail says. Can you believe that? This looks very relaxing. I'm in boxer shorts, so. Oh, I gotta get some seeds over this way. Oh, hey, another golden dory. Okay, this game really likes dory references, because this is like the third dory I've seen in the game. Oh, hey, here's the shop. Oh, hey, we can get a moon right here. Also, pirate's outfit. Well, we put on the pirate's outfit. And get the moon while we're here. And this is another thing, with every single kingdom, once you find the shop, there's always a moon there that's like shopping in the area. So you could always get a moon for shopping. I don't suppose a pirate's outfit is really relaxing, is it? No, probably not. Oh, geez, there's some coins up there. That bothers me now. Oh, boy. These walls are pretty far apart. Holy moly. Wow, okay. Yeah, I am not getting height off these walls, so that's not good. I might still make it, though. That's not it. That might, nope, not quite. That wall jump on this alcove up here, like, is sending me downwards, is making me not able to make it up there. This is another case where I think I'm missing something critical in order to do this. So this feels like something I could do if I was skilled enough to actually pull it off. Yeah, that wall jump right at that alcove, like right when I hit it, it sends me downwards. Yeah, no. Okay, not gonna waste too much time on that one. I'll figure it out. I like how people in the chat are just like, you just need a spoiler, and then spoiler, and then spoiler. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks. Alright, where else can I go? I suppose I could go out to that lighthouse. Have I been to that lighthouse already, or no? Oh. Darn it, I went offline. That was not how you do that. You gotta go in a straight line, and I failed to go in a straight line. Gosh, there's some challenges in Odyssey where it's like, okay, walk this path, and it shows you a circle that you need to walk, but the circle disappears on you. I cannot walk in a circle. That took me like 15 minutes to be able to do. Oh my gosh. Okay, can I walk in a straight line now? All right, good, good. Oh, we're almost at enough moons for the world, but we should at least complete the main objective here. Probably just coins and another heart. Okay. I'm just gonna say, I've already, like, gone into that hole, though. Like, this is where I was at the very start of the stream, actually. And Mario's hot. He's in a pirate outfit, and now he's hot. Oh, that is funny. What else did I could do here? Go up to that moon. IT help desk stores. That's a great question, Mr. Hot Dog. Immediately to mind, nothing is standing up. Oh, hey, here's where my last platform is. I'll take it. Oh, I'm glad I saw that. Let's see here. I'm now trying to think of what was the most ridiculous thing that happened recently. Also, yay, we got enough moons. I guess it's been pretty smooth sailing. It's been pretty busy, though, taking care of issues. Part of it is that with me working and networking now is that I'm not first level or even second tier service desk anymore. It's like by the time issues get to me, hopefully they were escalated properly, but you know, there's actually something going on with somebody's network. So, I mean, there's still plenty of people who complains that, hey, their network is slow and it's because they have some either crappy DSL or they think a T1 is amazing, and yeah, T1 isn't so amazing anymore. Alright, I probably shouldn't have just ran right into this guy. I should probably come up with a strategy. I'm probably gonna need one of these octopus guys to help me out. Alright, how do I attack you? Would be my question. Can I spit these back at you? That actually makes sense. Alright, so we'll have to get behind one. Oh wait, I can just go right through one. Okay. That's interesting. Can I do that again? Oh wait, no, that got that. Okay. That actually hurt. I thought for a second I could swim through one of them, but no, that actually hurt me. So, alright, can we spit this back to you? Not that easily. No. Oh, thanks, Cappy. So Cappy will give you hints if you don't know what to do, like right there. Oh, I probably should just take that death. Deaths are not very punishing, just 10 coins. I don't know what it does if you're out of coins though. So there's no extra lives, so no more one-up mushrooms. Or if there's one-up mushrooms, I haven't seen them yet in their cameo. Don't tell me. So, oh, jeez, I am not above water. That's not good. I'm probably gonna have to sneak up on this guy, am I? Jeez, I am running out of water. Did you try turning it off and on again? You know, even though I am now, you know, in networking, a lot of issues end up getting resolved by just rebooting whatever. So, like, don't count out that possibility. Even delicate network equipment, like, get your super expensive, like, literally. If you get a Cisco ISR router, which is, you know, the current, you know, standard for. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I needed to do. Cisco's like ISR line of routers are like the modern. Jeez, I totally took the hit I didn't need to take there. They're expensive routers, what I'm trying to say, and they're delicate. And even still, sometimes the solution is just to reboot it. So, you know. Yeah, one thing I'm seeing in the network world is that I've been seeing a lot more of our clients and whatnot, and at least other players in the industry, starting to move a little bit away from Cisco. Even though they are the industry standard, they still have like 70 to 80% market share. It's just because they're expensive, and there's other vendors that make routers and switches and all your equipment for way less. Man, this guy's running away now, so. Alright, how am I gonna get behind him? Because I think that's what the game's trying to make me do. There we go. I'm gonna run out of water. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of water. I ran out of water, and now I'm bouncing on his head. I guess spraying his head isn't. Oh wait, now it is. Okay. That doesn't look friendly. I wouldn't know. I haven't done much playing around with Simu, Nick, so. Yeah, the latest emulator I really played around with was Dolphin. So, and Dolphin, I can tell you, it runs down your door near perfectly. Older versions of Dolphin have that issue with the bounding box, though, where, like, if Mario or one of his partners or anything gets, like, some transparent effects or something like that, they appear in the middle of the screen and, like, all ugly and everything, so. I know if some people are like doing the Wii U version of Breath of the Wild on Simu, and that just amazes me, honestly. But one thing I can tell you is that the Switch architecture, last I checked, is a lot, like, you know, is different. So, consequently, it may be a bit till we get an emulator. It'll come, though. The next question after that is how long will it be till it runs things stable? That reminds me that I should probably check out the status of, what was it, Citra, the 3DS emulator? I haven't checked that in years, and I'm kind of curious if it'll do Sticker Star. Okay, I should probably pick up that heart. There we go. Now, where's that guy? There he is. You're moving around. Come on, before I run out of water. Ugh. There we go. We did it. And his head just blew up, and this is one of the main objectives of the level. That's kind of the thing with Odyssey, is that there's a couple of critical paths in the level, and I just did one of the critical paths in this level. And usually the critical paths will end in a bunch of moons, which is worth more than one. So, there we go. And you also get a fun little animation. There we go. Yeah, I'd have to look more into Switch emulation, Nick. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not that difficult, because what, it uses an ARM processor, and that's well known to be emulatable? I'm not sure. I honestly don't know. But anyway, I think this was a good short introduction to Odyssey to whoever wanted to see it. We'll might as well let this cutscene play out. Yeah, I gotta beat this game so that I can look at spoilers. And now I'm actually free to just roam around and get some more moons if I wanted to. And once again, Mario's doing the I'm hot animation. He has a I'm cold animation too where he shivers. It's kind of funny. What, do I need to get 10 more moons from this level? I might have to do some more exploring then. Thought I had enough. I may not actually have enough. Oh, we still have powered up the Odyssey. Oh, okay, I had enough. It said I needed 10 more, and I had more than 10. Okay. I've never left a stage with not enough moons, so... Alright. Bowser can't run forever, so... The next level for me is going to be the Seaside Kingdom. Yeah. I will say, if you haven't gotten a Switch, I mean, it's not that horribly expensive console-wise, and you have Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey, so you have the Nintendo mainstays. I'll say it is looking bright for the Switch, because I'm seeing signs of third-party support, which is, like, you know, huge. So if you haven't gotten a Switch, I do recommend it. And I've played the Switch on the go. I will say, if you play the Switch on the go, get a really good external battery, one that has a lot of capacity and also a high a rate of discharge. Like, you want something that can discharge power to the Switch at a decent rate, which I do have. Those batteries tend to be a bit more expensive, but the Switch's internal battery like lasts 2 to 3 hours, but if you get a good external battery, it can last you a day. And that's really nice. I really appreciated that. When I first played Breath of the Wild, I was playing it in the handheld mode, and I had an external battery. I played all day, and I was able to play on an external battery, so... in any case, that was my little showcase of Mario Odyssey. Go pick it up. I recommend it. And I hope everybody's enjoyed watching. This has been Milesluigi.